The National Library of Jamaica, an agency of the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, is proud to celebrate 17 years since the passing of the Legal Deposit Act. We celebrate under the theme, Rise Creatives. The NLJ is the custodian of the rich and evolving heritage of Jamaica. This is a responsibility we take seriously, and since our inception, we have amassed thousands of materials produced in Jamaica, by Jamaicans, and about Jamaica. These treasures, many to be found nowhere else in the world, have been meticulously curated, preserved, and in many cases digitized to ensure longevity and access. We are forever grateful to all those who have deposited with the National Library of Jamaica. This has assisted us in growing our national collection. On behalf of the Board of Management, the executive team, and all the hard-working staff at the National Library of Jamaica, I invite you to sit back and enjoy today's program, Rise Creatives.
Welcome everyone to the National Library of Jamaica's Legal Deposit Month celebration. Our theme for this year is Rise Creatives. I have with me today Miss Keisha Myers, Manager of Collections Development. So Miss Myers, welcome, and how are you doing today?
Hello Ryan, I'm very well, thank you.
You're looking very well, I must say. Now I have a question for you, Keisha. What is legal deposit?
Legal deposit is a requirement by law where a person or group of persons who produce works deposit that work at a national depository, which is the National Library of Jamaica.
All right, interesting. And how long has legal deposits been a requirement?
Legal deposit has been around since October 11, 2004, 17 years to date.
All right. Why the theme for this year, Rise Creatives?
Okay, Ryan, Rise Creatives. We at the National Library of Jamaica, we know that works are being created every day in Jamaica. Mm-hmm. And at the National Library of Jamaica, we want to make those works be a part of our collection. So we are appealing to all creators to take this opportunity to rise up and make their deposit at the National Library of Jamaica. Make it be a part of our national collection.
Right. Get recognized.
Right.
So let me ask you this though. The legal requirement that you've mentioned, is this for all Jamaicans who produce work, whether they are in Jamaica or abroad?
This legal requirement is for all Jamaicans. The work must be produced in Jamaica to make it be a part of legal deposit. But the National Library of Jamaica do acquire works, other works that are produced by Jamaicans in Jamaica and about Jamaica. Those can be a part of our donations to the library.
Okay, but it's only for the work produced in Jamaica
that makes it a
legal requirement for it to be deposited to the National Library of Jamaica.
Right, so we require 2 copies if it's printed material and 1 copy if it's electronic.
So let me ask you this, Keisha. What benefits are there to one depositing their work at the National Library?
Okay, Ryan. Depositing your work at the National Library of Jamaica, you benefit by the preservation of your work, meaning this work will be around for future generation. Another benefit is the protection of your intellectual right or your intellectual property.
Okay. Let's now go to an excerpt of the popular online series called Chill by the Ashe Company.
Hi, I'm Conroy Wilson, Executive Director of the Ashe Company and Executive Producer for Chill the series. And as a member of the creative industries and a content producer, I'm here to say the importance of legal deposits because our intellectual property must be protected. So make your legal deposit today.
Allah ya tell ka the man if not the man and the woman did that transfer when.
What is so urgent in you need to upset my life again?
Push too tight. Were we even together?
what are the requirements to make a deposit? Do a creative need to apply online to make a deposit? Just walk into the National Library of Jamaica and make a deposit? Need to call ahead? Talk me through what is the process?
To make a deposit, persons just make contact with us at the National Library of Jamaica. They can call or they can visit, but most persons make contact through telephone to say that they have or they want to make a legal deposit. There's a form that persons can fill out. Persons can visit us or that material can be mailed to us. When persons visit, there's an opportunity that their photograph can be taken with the material being deposited. And that's a way of exposure of their work, because that will be placed on our social media pages, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
All right. And it's not a lengthy process, is it?
No, it's not a lengthy process. Minutes where persons come, or photographer is available, if that's their wish. And persons once their form is filled out and is checked, like probably 10 minutes tops.
And so it takes 10 minutes to make a deposit that will last a lifetime.
More than a lifetime.
Interesting. So, Ms. Keisha Myers, I think it's time for us to hear a testimonial from a depositor himself, Mr. Norman Gordon, and a representative from the LMH Publishing Limited. Here we go.
The car drives up, parks. Oh, I'm at the National Library of Jamaica. The office door opens. A security officer steps out. Sir, you are here to do a legal deposit. Come this way. At that instant, I could feel the warmth. When I stepped inside, I saw people coming from upstairs. Now the family was extended. A warm welcome from everyone. National Library of Jamaica, thank you so much for allowing me to do my legal deposit. What it has done for me, it has given me exposure beyond what I expected. I am happy to know that I am being recognized as a national publisher. From the security officer to the director, I must say, you people are tremendous. You gave me a spirit that tells me to keep going, and I will never stop. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Again, National Library of Jamaica, thumbs up.
Hi, on behalf of us here at LMH, we would like to congratulate the National Library of Jamaica for 17 years of legal deposit. This is a milestone achievement, and we look forward to working with them in the future. All the best.
I can imagine now some of my, or viewers rather, are wondering, when a deposit is made to the National Library of Jamaica, is it only the creative who deposited that work that has access to it, or does Jamaica at large can then go to the National Library of Jamaica to research or to view this deposit?
Good question, Ryan. Materials that are deposited at the library, the National Library of Jamaica is a reference library, so our main focus is access. So once these deposits are made, persons can access. Persons can even search through our databases, and this is done worldwide. You don't even have to be in Jamaica to know if this material exists at the National Library of Jamaica.
Okay, and you don't need to become a member of the library?
Yes, you need to be a member of the library.
Oh, because I was wondering if we could just walk in and say, I want to see Keisha's work and get access.
No, Ryan, persons have to be registered to access materials at the library. And persons have to be 14 years or older to be members of the National Library.
Well, let me ask a question on that. Be 14 years or older to be a member.
That's
but
correct.
Do you need to be 14 years or older to make a deposit?
No, once you're a creator, offer work in Jamaica, as we said before, the work is produced in Jamaica, then you can make your legal deposit.
So you mean that there's no age limit to who can make a deposit?
Yes, right, that's what we're saying, but there's a limit to how you access the material at the National Library.
Limit, all right, understood. And of course, it's because you need to have at least some amount of responsibility and, I mean, some know-how of what the library will require of you to search and
That's true, Ryan, but also because of the type of materials that are at the National Library of Jamaica.
Tell me about that.
There are unique materials at the National Library of Jamaica, included of books, maps, calendars, photographs, and so on.
Oh, and
so the type of materials also depending on the type of persons that gain access.
So in a sense, there's a little PG-13 access required.
If you want to say so, right?
All right. Let's go to this then, Keisha. It's a month of celebration. Is it only the depositing of material that is celebrated? What other activities is a part of the month-long celebration?
Okay, Ryan. For the celebrations for legal deposits, sometime at the end of this month, we want to have a webinar that talks about publishing in Jamaica during the pandemic. We want to focus on persons who are doing self-publishing, as well as give persons information regarding how they can publish their work.
Okay, so in addition to collecting and making a deposit,
we want to give information
on how
to
to
persons.
get it out there.
That's correct.
We don't want to just keep it at the National Library only, but we need persons to know how to make their work now recognized locally and internationally.
That's correct, because you have companies out there who are publishing companies out there that have the requisite staff and they have the expertise, but there are persons out there like you and me who are normal persons who are doing publishing. Those are what we call self-publishers. They are the persons that need assistance in getting their materials out there. So that's what we want to focus on when it comes to this webinar.
All right. So we're going to take a break right here for a feature performance from the Ashe Company. And this one is called the Love Reggae Jamming Medley.
Could you be loved and be loved? Could you be loved and be loved? Hey, don't let them fool you. Oh no, yeah, or even try to fool you. We've got to mind the corona, so go to hell if what you're thinking is not right. Say, love will never leave us alone. Once in the darkness, it must come out to light. Hey, would you be loved and be loved? Up Molly did tell you, would you be loved? Come on, and be loved. Hey, Mr. Vic, get up. We've been down for too long, yeah. Get up. Say it. The road that life is rocky, and you may stumble too. But while you're pointing fingers, someone else is judging you. Yeah. Could you be loved? Could you be loved? Don't let them change ya, no. Or even rearrange ya. Don't let them
What a performance from Ashe Company. Always entertaining. Well, we're still having our dialogue regarding Legal Deposit Month. And I see your questions coming in, I see your comments coming in, and we will be addressing those momentarily. And we still have with us Ms. Keisha Myers, the Manager for Collections Development. And I want to ask you this, Keisha. Are there any legal ramifications to not making a deposit?
Yes, there is a penalty of a maximum of $50,000 fine. However, we at the National Library of Jamaica, we're not in the business of policing to that extent. We are welcoming persons to make their legal deposit. We are inviting them to come down 12 East Street and make your deposit.
And I'll be free of that $50,000. I can come negotiate and not get charged,
Of
right?
course you can.
Well, you don't want it any better than that. Go and make your legal deposits. It's free of charge. And if you make your deposits, you will be free of all charges. That's all the time we have for today's discussion. We want to thank you for being a part of our program today, for spending the time with us. But before I close out, Keisha, do you have any closing statements for our viewers today?
As the message today says, rise creatives. We invite persons to come down to the National Library of Jamaica, make your deposit. You can follow us on our social media platform as well as visit our website for further information.
That's all for now. Thank you for being a part of today's discussion. This is Rise Creatives, the National Library of Jamaica's Legal Deposit Month of Celebration. Until next time, take care.